Um, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Rapid Chess here, and today I want to show you a game between Nakamura and Carlsen. Unfortunately, Naka is not taking part in this classical tournaments. He's kind of switched to business, I think, and streaming, which gives a lot of money, and he plays a lot in this online tournaments, but traveling and basically studying a lot is not his choice, unfortunately. Anyways, he remains a very strong opponent for Carlsen, for everyone in the world, especially online. And I like their games between Naka and Carlsen. They have this vibe where like Tom and Jerry, really. Yeah, that Naka is like not I don't know how to explain this, but kind of stormtroops Carlsen, and Carlsen just toys with him and like runs around and just puts traps everywhere, and Naka is like, not even Tom, but like this bulldog, yeah, butch running, and he never can catch him, yeah. And this moves which Magnus does, I think he smirks when somehow deep inside when he plays these moves. So this is 2020 finals. I'm not sure which game is it, but just nice game. Naka is playing white. He plays e4. He switched to e4, I think, mainly. Just he wants to be on top, because if everyone plays e4 and you play d4, which has been his like main move, I guess, when he was at the top. He played all moves, obviously, but I think he has been a little bit more dangerous with d4. And if now everyone has switched to e4, then if you just study d4, then maybe I don't know, somehow you will not be ready against them. And when you play e4 yourself, then you can catch up with everyone. And this is a problem for him, as he has a lot of talent and ambition, but just not really wants to devote all his time to like studying, like not that interested anymore. Knight f6 is Alekhine defense. Carlsen used to play this when he was a kid, and it's always really funny to watch. It's kind of tricky opening in the sense that, yeah, like I said, Tom and Jerry, yeah, this knight runs around from this I don't know, full squad of pawns, yeah, of soldiers which pursue him, and he lands up on b6, which is really far from the king. Normally this knight on f6 really protects the king, but now it's like far away, and white gets a lot of tempi. So f4, this is for pawn variation, and I don't know, I read that it is dubious for white, but if Naka plays it, probably it's okay. Bishop f5. So this strategy here, yeah, black developed two pieces and white hasn't developed yet a piece, and they have this big center which will be attacked by c5 probably, and stopped with a6. And f3, bishop to b4. Notice, yeah, that in the Alekhine defense, many instances you have to watch out for this check on a4. But now, while this knight here is not a big problem, but in a little bit different systems, yeah, it's very common to lose a piece here. So make sure you castle and then play every other move. So Naka decides to take two bishops and control the center. So as this pawn moves towards the center, it will take back and white will remain the center control. Knight c6, Magnus waits for his opponent to castle, bishop e3, and knight to a5. So this is where it starts. Yet two knights attack the c4 pawn, and you know that even this, even here, this b6 knight is not actually placed ideally, yeah, because it's like limited. It can jump to, you know, next line. And don't put your bishop, don't put your knight to this to a file, yeah, for instance, yeah, because it's a really bad knight there. Knight d2, defending c4. Magnus plays b6, queen e1, probably queen moving some. White, you play. Black has a lot. d7, rook d8. Have to sink. It's so rare. Naka against on this back rank, but white has that this knights create like yeah, and you have to watch out. So he defends it, knight b2 again. So he attacks he attacked this pawn, now he attacks this c4 again, bishop g5, queen d7, bishop g5. Probably black has already a big advantage, yeah, as have big purpose, as you want to jump with the knight, for instance, at this point. Takes, and Magnus takes with the knight, so black won a pawn, which is a big achievement. However, these two knights kind of you need some time to release, for instance, this knight to play b5 at some point, knight c6 back, but queen g5. So probably preparing for this h4 h5 maneuver, yeah, because this bishop is just too good defender. Queen d7, h4, and h5. Very timely move. You don't want your opponent to play h5 with tempo and then h6, for instance, yeah. When you create these weaknesses, then all these pieces are near the king, yeah, and they can create some potential. But h5 in this particular moment is really good, yeah, because queen loses an important tempo and black will start exchanges soon. Magnus takes the pawn, bishop f6, knight c2. So this is like everyone bluffing a little bit. I think you cannot calculate that black will win, but when you can not sure, yeah, you can continue, just improve your pieces. That's what Magnus does. Takes here. Obviously you can take the bishop because then you will hang mate in one, queen d7. Okay, and d5. So Naka wants to break through and So probably queen d7, yeah, it's defense of the g7. So if white takes, queen takes, then this pawn is protected, and I don't know. You can even consider taking like this and play queen f7. Yeah, so I think black is much better if they exchange the queens because of these two passed pawns which were intact. So that's what happened. Queen d7, d5, rook c3. So he can take here. Takes, and again probably rook takes, and the attack is over. Takes, pawn takes on d5 and e6. So this bishop here is like infinite. It's if you take it, probably you lose immediately. Bishop goes back. Queen g4, proposing the exchange. And now black won. Basically has a big advantage. Yeah. So Magnus threatened to exchange queens. So white refused, and they had to back off. And now they're just losing. Small tactics. If you take the bishop, then black will take this bishop. So everybody takes everything, and black is 4 pawns up. So let's see how it finished. Moved king to center because it's harder to attack, and Magnus puts the king to dark square because this queen is on light square, so you can check it diagonally. And he quickly moves the pawn towards promotion because this queen has no way to avoid this start checking. Yeah, he needs more time. Sorry. So this is what happened. Check, attacking the f6. Magnus does everything with check, and perfectly defends with this. Finds very good square for the king, and you can't reach it here. Check, g3. You can take the queen because it's illegal. Yeah, because this pawn is check. Check, and yeah. So in this position, if black plays black queens, yeah, then it's a draw, I guess, after this move, and you have to take, and it's no, it's not a stalemate, but there are some stalemates opportunities, yeah, like which can arise if white king cannot move. All right, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.